One of the great way of using day-old bread, like baguette or country bread, is to cut them into slices and into big stick like this. Put that onto a tray, little bit of olive oil or other oil on top. You mix cheese, grated cheese, paprika, cumin, can be Parmesan or other cheese. Mix it together, sprinkle it on top. In the oven, 8-10 minutes until it's nice and crusty, like we have here. Cheesy breadstick, waste not, want not. Convenient and economical. I'm Jacques Pepin, and this is fast food my way. Happy cooking.
Production funding for this series has been brought to you by
Cuisinart, with the next generation of food processors. From bread dough to pizza to stir fries, we do the work to save you time. Cuisinart, the next generation.
and by Scharfenberger, makers of fine artisan dark chocolates, recipes available at scharfenberger.com. And by Spectrum Organics, a purveyor of fine culinary oils and condiments. Spectrum, the taste of goodness. And by OXO Good Grips, makers of kitchen tools that make everyday living easier.
Today I'm making bread. I don't think people think that bread is fast food, but really that particular recipe is very, very little work, and I want to show you how to do that. And we're going to serve that with cocotte eggs, with a cream mushroom, a bit of cognac. That's a very elegant first course. Then a ragout of broccolini, bean sausage, clam, and that's pretty hearty. And we'll end up with a cookie dough raspberry tart. Nice menu. So let's start doing the bread. Very easy. I have about 2.5, or 2.25 about cup of tepid water. The water should be tepid. Then a couple of teaspoons of salt in there. Then I put about 1 teaspoon of yeast. You know, the yeast in it could be a little more, a little less. It's fine. And this is it. And then the flour. So this is in a pot, and I have 4 cups of flour, which is about a little more than a pound. 3 cups of flour is a pound of flour. I know many recipes tell you 3.5 cups, but basically if you grab it into the pot as I do and level it up, 3 cups like that will go between 15 and 17 ounces. So that's it. You put everything together, stir it with a sturdy spatula like that. It should be a kind of gooey dough. This way, you know, a thick. And this is it. It's about all there is to it. You put that in there. Remember that in that recipe, you mix it in that pot, you proof it in that pot, and then you put the pot in the oven. So it's pretty easy. Keep it at room temperature for about an hour, hour and a half, depending on the temperature around. And then we're ready to break it down. So I might as well have a little more coffee while I'm waiting. I think it's about it here. Yep, it smells wonderful. So you can see it's puffy around, it starts going up. So I want to break it. So just stir it a little bit to break the dough. That's the first rise. And that's it. Basically, that's what we do. You break it once, and you do that at night, as I do it at night. And then I put that in the refrigerator overnight. 10 hours, 12 hours, even 14 hours. Depending how long you sleep. It's ready for the refrigerator. Here it is. I have one here, just been in there for like 12 hours. So you can see that it's proof. You have those bubbles on top and all that. And of course here you don't want to deflate it. All you do now, without the lid, oven, 425, 450 degrees, about 40 minutes. And that's about all there is to it. So I have one here, which had been cooked that amount of time. It's been on the table for a little while to deflate, and it shrink a little bit. So you can see it has a nice crust. This is a non-stick pan, so this is it. You cannot ask for a bread to be easier to do than that one. So here we have our bread here. And now time to make dessert. And the dessert here, again, make your life easier. I'm doing it with cookie dough, but cookie dough that you buy at the supermarket. And you use about 6-8 ounces of cookie dough. So I have a piece like this, but you can use a rolling pin as well. About, you know, when you roll it like this, be careful because sometimes the plastic that you have on top goes underneath and it stops, so you have to keep it loose on top. But this is about all right. So you place that directly on a cookie sheet here, this way. Here it is. And then it's maybe not quite round. You can always take a little piece here to put there and all that, but what I want to do is to bring back the side up, gently like this. Type of cookie dough you want is maybe to bring it back twice to have a certain thickness for the edge. It's about fine here. Now you can see, for example, that it's thicker here and I don't have as much dough right here. So what I do, I press like that with my hand in that direction to make it about the same all around. Like modeling clay, The kid loves to do that. And after that, you can do a design with your finger. You can have a little bit of flour there, and you press with one finger and pinch it like this. You go all around. So those store-bought dough, of course, make your life easier to do, although you can make your own as well. Okay, so this is about, about 8 inches. You can prick the center a little bit if you want. And that's it. That goes into the oven about 10 minutes. Here we are. Good. So the bread is made. The dough for the dessert is made. So it's time to start the first course. And those are very elegant type of little cocotte here that we call. We're going to have an egg in it and a base of mushroom underneath with shallots. So it's very elegant, deglazed with a little bit of cognac. So what I have here is a bit of shallots. I need a little bit of oil there, a dash of oil. Should be fine. And you don't want to have too much because those are relatively small. Those are about half cup cocotte, So here, a little bit of shallots. Here it is. Some mushroom. Just slice. Coarsely chopped like this, or slice. I need about a cup of it. Well, here we are. I like anything with eggs, Okay, this will render a little bit of water, a little bit of liquid. I need more, I need about, well, that's more than enough. Okay, salt, pepper in it, and that's it. Sometimes, I put a little bit of water at the beginning in something like this to give moisture to it, and it starts You're developing the moisture like that, then it evaporates and it starts browning a little bit. Actually, you don't really want that to brown. I'm going to deglaze that with a tiny bit of cognac and then some cream, so it's a very rich mixture. But we use only a little bit of it. Okay. Maybe a little dash of cognac. You can even flambe it. You know, when you put an alcohol in something, alcohol will evaporate around 180 degrees or so, and it evaporates in the form of vapor. If you happen to put a match, you see it. If you don't put a match, it still evaporates, so it doesn't really change that much. It changes when you have a piece of lobster or a crepe, because the flame themselves may caramelize the pieces of lobster or the crepe, but when you have a liquid like that, whether you flambe it or not makes no difference. So now, I want to put a little bit of cream. About a quarter of a cup or so. And all I want to do here is for this to reduce on high heat. I'm going to taste it. This is a nice mixture that we use with veal, for example, or in that case with egg. Very elegant, delicious too. So we have 4 little cocotte there. You can do that in ramequin as well, but I mean something about half a cup here that I have. And let's see. See, now it's thickened a little bit. It's about fine. So I would put a couple of tablespoons, you know, in the bottom. Here we are. Smells good. And you put your eggs on top. That you can do ahead, of course, but break your eggs on top. Gently. Now those type of dishes, you know, certainly in French cooking, will rarely be served for order. It could be a brunch or whatever, but that would be an elegant first course for a dinner. You know, you would serve this. So we're going to put this to boil gently here. The lid are there. You don't put the lid at that point because it would prevent the steam, you know, from going into it. But we leave it then uncovered this way so it can cook it. And that will take, when it comes to a boil, let it boil just gently and leave it for about 5-7 minutes, depending how you like your eggs cooked. I still like it quite creamy in the center. And while it's cooking, let's start on the next dishes. And the next dish is going to be a ragout of broccolini, beans, sausage, and clam. And again, to make your life really easy, we are using canned beans, cannellini beans, canned clam, which I always have, you know, in my freezer. I already have sausage. I mean, this in the pantry. I already have a sausage in the freezer. If someone comes unexpectedly, it's the kind of dish that I can do very, very rapidly, you know. So a little bit of a dash of olive oil here. And the sausage patty like this, I buy at my market. Sometimes they are in patty, sometimes they are in the form of sausage. If they're in sausage, make sure that you remove the casing, you know. And I use this, you know, in little pieces like this. Here we are. Cook a couple of minutes. On high heat. And inside of this, we're going to put the broccolini. Now those broccolini here are quite common at my market now. They are new. I mean, a number of years ago, they didn't exist. You know what I do? Usually I taste the end of it, the stem, see if they are tender. Sometimes they are pretty old. If they are old, you're going to have to take the skin out of it. My wife always does that. You see, you peel them like this. You come at the end, you grab it. And of course, the center is very tender when they're older. We don't need to do that with those, although my wife will probably do it too. Okay, broccolini, we cut them into about a couple of inch and a half pieces. Okay, this. And when this brown a little bit, I'm going to put some onion in there. So a little piece of onion. Got a third of a cup here also. Here it is. A little bit of garlic, couple of cloves of garlic. Goes well with it. Here we are. Good. Garlic and a little bit of flake. You know those pepper flake here? Pretty potent, so put whatever you think you should, but okay, so that's basically ready for our broccolini. Salt. I won't put any pepper here, and then I'm going to put the juice of the clam here, as well as the juice of the beans. That's it. And cook this. Bring it to a boil and cook it 3-4 minutes before we continue with the recipe. So let me check on my eggs here. Still a little more. I'm going to check on the cookie dough as well. Oop, and this is ready. Barely took 10 minutes. And you can see that the dough will spread out, you know, a little bit here. I put that actually on those special, I don't know what they call, but I mean, nothing stick to it, so they are great. So let that set up a little bit because it's still soft, and then we can go on with the recipe. So, I think those eggs, you can see the top of the eggs. I think this is fine now. Yep, so this is quite an elegant too, and I cut little pieces of bread here. You cut little stick of it, you butter it, and you put that in the oven. We call that mouillette. Mouillette in France, and that was classic when I was a kid. Even an hot, soft-boiled egg, my mother would do mouillette. You break the top of the eggs, and then you dip them in there, you know. So that's what I serve with this here. Whoop, it's hot. You want to cover it, and you see the cover of this here. Whoop, we can take that one. Should be beautifully creamy. The center of the yolk should be nice and creamy and mixed with the mushroom underneath. That's heaven. Don't tell that guy that I ate half of his eggs. He put that on top. And here it is. The cocotte eggs with cream mushroom. And I see my ragout of broccolini is really boiling away here. Certainly it's cooked. So here is the time to put the beans in it. Rest of the beans, you see those broccoli are still bright green. They cook about 3-4 minutes. That's fine. The clam as well. Kind of mixture, you know, that you have in Spain, for example. You know, often clams and beans. And I add a bit of sausage here. That's kind of earthy type of steak. We want to bring that to a boil. I want to taste, always taste. Yeah, it's fine. And I can taste the flake here. It's pretty hot. So I wouldn't add anything to it. Certainly no pepper. Okay, and this. Nice portion of this. Here we are, and on top of this I probably would put maybe a little bit of a little trickle of a very good olive oil here. That would go very well with this here, right on top like this. Okay, to finish it up, a bit of Parmigiano Reggiano on top of this. It will always help. And here we are, the ragout of broccolini, beans, sausage, and clams. Now it's time for dessert, and it's time for wine too. I think I deserve a glass of wine. I've done a lot of work already. So I have a nice Merlot here from Napa. Gonna go well with the meal. Okay, now this is cold. I mean cool. Can go, yes, you see it slide, everything slide on this. Can put that directly on my serving platter here. Good. And of course you can build it with any type of berry that you want. You know, in that case here I have strawberry, I have raspberry, but start building it up. Start from the outside. And takes a little bit of time. So what I do, I put raspberry preserve on top of it. And the raspberry preserve, often I put it in the microwave oven to soften it a little bit. This is seedless raspberry preserve. Could be a bit thinner than that actually, you know. It would glaze better. That give me, I need that type of sweetener. Here we are. And if you want to make it even slightly fancier, and if you happen to have a pomegranate here, as I have, then you can put pomegranate on top of it. What you do with that, you know, I always do it with a fork to break it, you know, into segments like this. I mean, this is the first one. Then after you can crack it with your hand this way. And the way to take this out, you can even have water in your bowl because any of the white filament will stay there. Take something very sturdy like this, upside down, and just beat it like this, and everything will fall off the membrane here. That's an easy way of doing it. Here we are. That's it. So that's a nice addition to this, if you want to do on top of this. And here we are, the Cookie Dough Raspberry Tart. Recipes are just a guide, you know, and you can make them your own, change them a little bit, and have fun. That's the whole idea of cooking. Happy cooking!
Visit our website at kqed.org/morefastfoodmyway to learn more about Jacques Pepin. You can watch shows online, view extra clips of Jacques in the kitchen, print selected recipes from the series, and meet some of the people behind the scenes. Call 1-800-937-5387 or log on to channel9store.com to order the book with over 100 recipes and color photographs for $32 plus shipping, or to order the complete series of all 26 shows on DVD for $39.99 plus shipping. Production funding for this series has been brought to you by
Cuisinart, with the next generation of food processors. From bread dough to pizza to stir fries, we do the work to save you time. Cuisinart, the next generation.
And by Scharfenberger, makers of fine artisan dark chocolates, recipes available at scharfenberger.com. And by Spectrum Organics, a purveyor of fine culinary oils and condiments. Spectrum, the taste of goodness. And by OXO Good Grips, makers of kitchen tools that make everyday living easier.
A KQED television production.